Back everybody to Chrono Cross. This is part 3 and we're in the dimensional vortex. So continuing on from where we were, we saved the game down there and we've come back up into Sprig's house. And if you haven't already, go into your inventory and equip the Dragoon gauntlets and the Dragoon's Honour on links. You should have 2 gauntlets now because Viper drops one. But it's a random drop, so he might not have dropped it, but if he did, you've got 2 and equip them. Try and leave the house and then Sprig will try and join you and let him into your party. Come outside afterwards, head inside these caves all the way up to the top and into this house for a little puzzle. For this puzzle there'll be a bit of story and then you'll see another character on the either ledge above or ledge below depending on where you are, and all you need to do is enter the same door that they do. So if they enter the door on the left, then you enter the door on the left. If they enter the door at the top, you enter the door at the top. You got to do that 3 times, and then once you've done it 3 times, that should get through this little sequence. So pretty straightforward. So I'll join you afterwards. After that little puzzle, you'll spawn here, and you'll get a new member in your party, Harley. So what we're going to do first, activate this lever. Obviously I've got all my cheats on still, and you activate that lever, that will change the path below, and I'm going to loot the mithril from this chest, and then come down here, come to this chest, and loot a lesser Pendragon sigil. Come back up to the top, and flip the switch back to the left to move the path again, and then we're going to get this chest here for another mithril. Yes, this labyrinth is a little bit of a mind twister, the way it's laid out, but yeah, grab that last mithril guys and then come down this big hole on the right at the bottom, and then you'll end up in the Hydra Marshes. Now where we are now, remember this spot. Later on you have to come back to this spot to go back to Sprig's house, but this is literally, it's going to be right at the end of our platinum journey. So when platinum is very close, we'll be coming back here. So it's a lot later, you're probably going to forget by then, but just remember, did you see that green aura that just sprouted up and then it disappeared? Yeah, you come here later and you pretty much use the astral amulet, but you need another item before you can do so. So leave the Hydra Marshes, back to the world map. And then once you get to world map, we're going to go west into El Paso Beach. We're going to try and use the astral amulet. We'll find out it's currently run out of batteries, so we're going to leave. You have to do that to progress the story, by the way. Yeah, then you're going to come into Arnie Village. And there's actually some new weapons we can get now, by the way, we can craft. Yeah, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a sea swallow on links because we're actually going to disassemble the iron swallow now. Just get some more materials back. Yeah, come and talk to this woman and choose to show me your... Yeah, show me your weapons. No, I was going to say something else. Show me your weapons and armour. And then you need to come into a menu. And we actually want to disassemble the iron swallow. So disassemble the iron swallow. And we're then going to go into forge weapons. And we're going to forge the silver swallow. You should have enough. Disassembling the iron swallow, got 3 of them materials. 2 of them. We looted mithril from a chest earlier. And eyeballs, we got them from Fort Dragonia. If you remember, from them yellow flying enemies. Yeah, should have got them from them. And then we're just going to equip the silver swallow onto links. And that should increase his damage quite a little bit. Quite a bit. And then what we're going to do, we're going to come into this house here and talk to Marge. Yeah, say hello to Marge. And you'll get a new battle in a second with Radius. You'll get a little bit of a cutscene, just to explain to you a bit of backstory. And yeah, this old kung fu guy will come in, Radius. So beat Radius, guys, and I'll pick it up after the battle. After the battle, you'll get another level up. You should be level 22 now. Yeah, level 22, and you'll also get a new member into your party, Radius. So let him in, invite him. And then once he's in your party, you're going to exit back to the world map, and then we're going to head in upwards into Fossil Valley. Yeah, Fossil Valley is just to the north. We did come through earlier, near the start of the game. Yeah, so just come back here, climb that ladder. Do not go near the dodo. Yeah, come to the back of this skull and grab the infrared vision frame from behind it in the hidden chest. Yeah, that should be frame 9 out of 15. And also grab the mithril from that chest at the top left. Yeah, so that's frame 9 out of 15 you should have. Infrared vision. And then once you've got the mithril, come back down to the bottom and take the exit on the west. And then back into Termina. Now first, come up to the top after this initial dialogue and talk to the guard. And he'll tell you that you need to go to Viper Manor. Commander is waiting for you. Yeah, once you spoke to him, head right and then take the screen going up. And they're going to head into Zappa's house, the smithy. I'm going to talk to Zappa twice, and after that you'll get a prompt and you want to choose let him join, and then he'll join your party, and he will be character number 15 out of 44. He will also give you the Smith Spirit, which is like a key item, and what that does, if you're on the world map or on a save point, you can forge or disassemble weapons from anywhere you are. But like I say, you need to be on the world map or on a save point. Hey buddy, how you doing? And then after that, going to head into Van Gogh's house at the top. Head into the room on the right, and then talk to Van. Yeah, when you talk to him, you want to choose to hire him, and then you want to choose no, we're serious. And then he should join your party after that, after a long dialogue. Yeah, he's character number 16 out of 44. So like I say guys, choose no, we're serious, and hire him, which will appear just before that, and then he'll join your party. Yeah, like I say, that should be 16 out of 44. I'm going to skip past the dialogue a little bit because it goes on for a minute or two. And here he is. Welcome to the team. Yeah, so back to the world map now. Yeah, back to the world map, and we are actually now, we're going to go into Viper Manor. Yeah, Viper Manor next, to the right, if you remember, we were there earlier. It's actually changed quite a lot because we're in the home world, but come in and you'll see. So the enemies won't engage you to begin with, because you're now an ally, you're links. Yeah, you see Radius, seeing what could have been, and he'll see that it's been some sort of earthquake or something. Yeah, and then come down here, go into the well, and choose to go down. In the well, go down one screen, so go all the way down. And then just on the left there, you can see like a red NPC and an enemy. Go to that enemy and engage him, and then beat him. These are wraiths. At this point in the game, you're going to kill this really quick. Yeah, so kill a wraith, blocking that hole next to the red NPC. And once you've done so, another guy should come out of the hole and he'll give you the mushroom as a token of his appreciation. Yeah, now we're going to head all the way down, and it's actually take you back into Shadow Forest. We're going to go into that cave now behind the waterfall, if you remember from much earlier, where we encountered Nikki and she joined our party. Yeah, so come in here and go into the waterfall. And then come up to this NPC and you want to use the mushroom beside him. Use the mushroom and then he'll join your party. He'll also turn into a fungi. And he should be character 17 out of 44. We're going to loot the chest afterwards for the forest charm. Delicious. Love some mushrooms. Yeah, it's literally turned into one. Yeah, welcome to the team, mate. Fungi. Yeah, so loot the chest, guys. That forest charm. We're actually going to be disassembling that later because it has a shiny component. I forget which one. All these various charms we're collecting, each of them disassemble for a different where we initially dropped down the well. The first screen we landed in when we dropped down. and we're actually going to take the we're going to climb up near the waterfall on the left. But in the square shaped room, what we're going to do first is come into the center platforms and grab the mithril from this chest, the mithril helmet should I say, and then head back into the water and now go anti-clockwise around this whole area following the outer wall and climb this ladder. And then come to this open cell and go through this door and you'll find Norris. I think it isn't Norris. Yeah, Norris. Get through a dialogue and shortly after, guys, you'll resume in Termina and he'll join your party. I'll just get past this dialogue and I'll see you shortly afterwards. And that's Norris enlisted in the party. Norman. Yeah, like I say, you'll end up in Termina, and once you end up in Termina, go down to your boat and jump on. Yeah, just go left and down if once Link stops twiddling his thumbs. Here we go. Yep, so a Monty ship, it's all the way to the left actually, not at the bottom. That ship's not quite yours, we've got this little piece of scrap at the left here. Yeah, jump on. And next we're actually going to go into, yeah, Marbell. Marbell next at the bottom right. So, Marbelli, it's at the bottom right of the map, to the southeast. Yeah, so head all the way down here. It's this sort of pink fungi island. Yeah, dock at the bottom right, and then come inside. And then once you're inside, we're going to come and talk to Toma, this bro here with the climbing axe in his hand. Talk to him and ask him about the Dead Sea. You need to do this to progress the story. So yeah, ask him about the Dead Sea. He'll tell you about the ship, and that's where we're going to go, to the ship. So to the ship we go. So get back on your boat and come to the top left, and there's the ship, the SS Zelbes. Yep, dock and get onto it. So head all the way right up to the deck, and then once you're on the deck, we're going to enter the staircase on the right, just here, kind of hidden there. Yep. Now this one, yeah, there's going to be a few puzzles we have to do here, and it's probably one of the hardest puzzles in the game actually. Yeah, you want to come down the ladder, and first of all, you want to come into this room here. This is the theatre, or the magic room, where the magic happens. Yeah, come to the front of the stage and you'll see a little magic show by Sneff. Pay attention here because these magic tricks are very, very complicated. Alright, so I'm going to skip past these guys. Wow, I just can't believe my eyes. I need to get out of this room. Fry my brain seeing that. Yeah, come out of the room, guys, and enter this room on the right. And you see the old man and you want to choose to let him through. Yeah, let the old man with a broom through. He's got to get back to his cleaning duties. And then once he's passed through the door, come back out and you'll see him go through the room on the right, which you can currently not enter. Instead, we're going to head back up the ladder and then we're going to take the room on the top left. And you're going to see Fargo and Arenas. Is it Arenas or Irene? Yeah, come up to them and there'll be a little dialogue. And then afterwards, you're going to choose to talk to Fargo. And then when you talk to Fargo, you want to choose, let's do this. And then you're going to go down into the casino below and you're going to give him a game of roulette. Yeah, talk to him and choose, let's do it. Now this upcoming game of roulette, the cheats do not work for it, unfortunately. This is the only bit in the game where the cheats don't work. Yeah, cheats don't work for it. And to begin with, you need to let him win. This is only when playing him. Yeah, let him win to begin with. The Vegas Casino, but it's on the ship. Yeah, so the double speed cheat and the half speed cheat are automatically disabled in this room, unfortunately. Yeah, so get through a dialogue and then you've got to let him beat you. Let him beat you. An easy way to let him win quicker is each time you press a button to spin again, hold it in. Because normally what that does, whenever you press a button to spin it, but then keep it held down, it will make it so the spinner always stops on the next compass point. So if it's currently on east, If you hold the button down, it will then land on south. If you hold it down on south, it will land on west, and it will just keep going on like that. It pretty much, if you hold the button down, it will move 90 degrees. So yeah, just keep doing this, guys, until he wins. Like I say, just try and lose if you can. Yeah, eventually, once you've sort of deliberately lost, if you're just getting lucky with this, yeah, he'll say he's got command of your ship now. So currently we can't leave. Just watch him walk off. And after that, you want to exit the room. Because what we're going to do now, we're going to save our game. Yeah, you actually want to choose no thanks. You do not want to play yet. Just choose no thanks and then exit the room. You'll find out why in a second. Yeah, so we want to go down the ladder now and go into the room on the bottom left. And there'll actually be a little cutscene when we come in here. Just a very brief one. You'll see a cat go underneath the desk and go up the ladder into the attic. We actually need to see that to progress the story. But after that and the dialogue, you want to save your game. Yes, so save your game here. This is very important because we're going to be playing roulette now quite a bit. And each time you mess up, you actually waste 100 gold. This is why we need to make sure we save our game here. So if you do mess up too much, run out of money, you can just reload your save. Yeah, I didn't save my game. I just used the auto. I'm just going to use the auto save. So this is where the fun begins. Come back up into the Vegas casino, and there's a trophy here for getting 10,000 points. Now, if you land on north, that will double your points. If you land on east, it will give you 50 points. If you land on south, it's a instant game over, and if you land on west, it will deduct 50 points. So the idea is to always land on north. Now, there's two ways you can do this. If you're on the Switch, or I think the old versions as well, you can actually go to home menu and you can actually see where the pointer is for a very brief second. If you go to home menu, this works on the Switch and the old version, but unfortunately it doesn't work on the PS5. I'm not sure about PS4, so I'm actually playing on PS5, but yeah, it does not work on the PS5. So the way you want to do this is there's two things you can use. When you press a button to spin again, to keep playing, if you hold the button in, like I said, the pointer will always move 90 degrees. So if it's on west, and you press the spin again, but keep the button held down, it will land on north. And if it's on east and you do that, it will land on south. And you can use that to sort of, if you're on west, you can always get north on the next one. Or if you're on north, you can use it to land on east. And so you can combine that with this next tip, which is when you press the spin again, you'll hear like a little click from the dealer pressing the button. So you'll continue. That's it. And you'll hear the click when the dealer presses the button, spin it again. Now from that click, what I do, I normally count two. So it'll be a click and then I'll go 1, 2, and then I'll press the button to stop. And I normally use that in a combination with the holding the button down to make sure it always spins lands 90 degrees to the next point. And yeah, just use a combination of them. When he presses the button to start it, it may not be 2 seconds for you. It depends on how quick you count and when you press the button. For some of you, you might have to go 1, 2, 3 and then press, but for me, I wait for the click and then 1, 2, press. And obviously if it lands on west, what I'll do is on the next one, I will just hold the button down. But yeah, that's the whole reason behind it, guys. You'll get a trophy, Immoral Compass, and that's, like I say, that's for getting over 10,000 points. So if you mess up too much, reload your save and try again. But once you've got that, guys, you want to come back down here and back into the magic room. And now that you've seen that little cutscene in the inn, well, not the inn, but the sort of place you go to get book a room. You saw the cat run upstairs into the attic. Yeah, now you come into the magic room, and then it will trigger this scene where he turns you into a cat. Then when you turn into a cat, you want to come outside, and you want to head back up the ladder. And this room just on the right, there's got a little crawl space, just for the cats to get through. You want to come through this chest, and you'll find fry pan AG47. Really high-tech frying pan, that thing. It's got an LED on the bottom. Yep, and then talk to the cat afterwards, and you'll get a monster mouth frame. Yeah, so talk to the cat when you're a cat. Just say meow or something, and you'll get the monster mouth frame. That should be frame 10 out of 15. After that, come back down the ladder and head into the B&B on the left, bottom left. And now you can go under the desk and go and to the attic. And yeah, you'll find the little contraption which is helping Fargo to cheat. He's got a magnet underneath. Sneaky devil. I wonder why my bloody old money was pulling me down, pulling my pants down. Yeah, you want to grab the handle from the magnet so it will no longer work. And I guess you can go past save point to trigger an autosave. And then you want to actually come back into the theatre. And go and talk to Sneff in the back room, and he'll turn you back into your former self. It'll turn you from a feline back into another feline, I guess. Cat to panther. Yeah, talk to Sneff, he'll turn you back. And then what we're going to do, we're going to go back to Fargo up in that top left room and ask him if he wants to play roulette again. Yeah, he doesn't know that we've deactivated the magnet. Yeah, so come in here, tell him, let's do it. Play him again. And then once he loses, he'll give you your shit back, and he actually makes it so you can access that bottom right room where the cleaner went through earlier. So you can go through there and just see how clean it is in that part of the ship compared to this part which we're in now. Yeah, so come to the Vegas casino. And yeah, play him again. Try not to tell him that he can't cheat now. Yeah, so play him, and he should automatically lose on his first spin. Oh, look at that. Impossible. Yeah, we're on to you, mate. Yeah, so he'll just walk out in shame. Walk of shame, that's it. Watch him walk away in shame. Right, and that's it, yeah. Now we can go to the bottom right, like I say. So go down the ladder. Yeah, I've no idea where I'm going. Yeah, down the ladder. Found it in the end. Yeah, take the bottom right door. Go and talk to this guy. He'll let you pass now. Come through here. And then engage the old man. Yeah, just keep moving back and forth in this first doorway. Just keep moving back and forth. Like so. And eventually you can fight him. Yeah, we're going to fight the janitor, I guess. He's going to attack us with his broom. Yeah, so beat up this guy. Once you're victorious. Yeah, with Sprig, by the way, yeah, you get another level. And he will also give you the Fiddler's Crab. Yeah, with Sprig, I don't think I've mentioned this. Yeah, with Sprig, it's got like a... Yeah, you give the Fiddler Crab, by the way, that's a key item. Yeah, he'll give you a... He's got like a tech called Doppelgang. And what that lets you do, it lets you summon various enemies, normally which Sprig has killed himself throughout a game via melee. But he comes with them ones as default. And if you summon the Lagoonate enemy, it's really strong. So yeah, in battle, always for Sprig, always turn off the auto combat, and then use Sprig and Doppelgang tech and summon the Lagoonate, and they can go back onto auto. Now here we've spoke to the guy at the top right, and we want to do this little grand slam. It's called. Yeah, the first three you want to choose is Beach Bum, Lagoonate, and the Bulb. Yeah, so first three enemies, not enemies, first three. Yeah, well, they sort of are enemies, but they're your summons. So first three summons you want to choose, like say Beach Bum, Lagoonate, and the Bulb. And now get through this battle, guys. It's always best normally to get rid of the enemy on the left and the right first, and then do the enemy in the middle last, because the middle enemy is normally the strongest enemy. And if you're doing little damage, you can use some of your techs if you want to. But yeah, get through this battle, guys, and I'll pick it up afterwards. Yeah, quite long battles these are. I don't think you're supposed to do it this early, you're supposed to come back here. But yeah, for winning that first one, you'll get a stamina belt. And then for the second one, you want to pick the Snib Goblin, the Snob Goblin, and the Gobbledygook. Yeah, the gobbler-diddy-gook. Bit of a mouthful, that one. Yeah, so again, try and kill the left and the right enemy first, and then kill the enemy in the middle last, because the enemies on the left and right will go down quicker. But you won't seem to do much damage to the middle enemy, so you want to save your techs, use your techs on the middle enemy, and then just go back to doing auto attacks. Yeah, so kill them guys with the gobbler-goody-gook, and I'll see you afterwards. That's the second battle out of the way. You'll get the resistance belt for that one. And now for the final battle. For this one, we're going to choose the cat burglar, and then we're going to go for wraith and crossbones. Yeah, cat burglar, wraith and crossbones for this one. So again, just do it exactly the same way. Left and the right enemy kill first, and then kill the enemy in the middle. Yeah, once you kill them, you should get the you'll get a trophy actually, and you'll get the Dreamer's bandana. Yeah, you get a trophy grand champion. Yeah, and you, like I say, you get a Dreamer's bandana, and you want to choose to let Janice join your party. Yeah, she'll be character 19 out of 44. Yeah, so once you've got Janice and your team, we're going to head all the way back to the casino, and there's going to be a little scene there with Sneff, the magician. He tried to turn the roulette dealer into a cat, didn't quite work. Yeah, so in here there'll be a cutscene with Sneff. Yeah, then once he leaves, you want to head out and then head into the back room in the magic room, and then he'll join your party, and he'll be teammate 20 out of 44. Yeah, so back down the ladder and back into the back room. Should be the middle door. Yeah, come and chat with him. Yeah, we're actually almost done for this part. All I do, I actually just do the ship, and we get off the ship, and then I'll make a save. Yep, have him join your party. Yeah, so another one joins the club. Yeah, so what we're going to do now, go back out of the interior, and we're going to go back up onto the deck. So up the ladder, and then continue right. I'll take you up to the top, and then we're going to head all the way left, and we're going to climb the mast. That's it. Talk to the geezer up here, and then choose to hop on this pretty weird contraption lift type thing. Oh, it's got a little crank on it. I didn't see that before. Yeah, and then come to this room, and you'll find Nikki with his band, and then get through the dialogue and choose of course, and then have her join your party, and then Arenas will join you, the mermaid. Yeah, once everyone leaves, there she is. She's in your party. That's Arena. That should be character 21 out of 44. We're almost halfway with all the team. Alright, so head back onto the lift. Rotate the crank to go back up. And now we're going to exit the ship and get back on our boat. So back down the mast. And then take that bottom exit near the steps to the right. Yeah, the bottom exit. Well, the bottom step, should I say. And then climb down the ladder down the side of the ship and get back on your boat. And yeah, that's it guys for that video. So once back in the world map, you can just come over here, and when you see this purple dialogue for the Dead Sea, once you get there, you want to use the fiddler crab. Yeah, it doesn't really sound like kind of item you'd be using here, but yeah, the fiddler crab, use it, and yeah, the crab will make a doorway appear. Enter Death's Door. Make sure to take the crab with you, and then head north, and you find this massive red sword. That's it. After a little cutscene, you'll be back down here, and then just head back into your boat. Yeah, pretty much giving you some story about what the next task is to do to progress the game. Yeah, so back into your boat, and then you'll head north next into Hermits Hideaway. So yeah, come to the north, and this is it. This little green island to the northeast. So dock at the shore and then jump into Hermits Hideaway. Now come to Radius. Now it's going to be a little bit dialogue, so just get through this, and I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. So once Radius leaves, you need to wait a moment, so just run around and act like a silly poo or whatever, and then Radius will eventually come back after probably 30 seconds, and he'll give you Gary's keepsake, which is a key item we're going to need for later. So make sure you wait and talk to him again and get the Gary's keepsake. Then once you leave the island, leave the area, come back in and then come to the house at the top, and you'll loot these 2 chests inside, which I just did, for the resistance ring and the energizer suit. Once you've got them, go back out and get back onto your ship, and here is where I make a save. Yeah, so just make a manual save now, guys. No, it doesn't have to be a key save, just make a manual save, and because this way will be continuing part 5. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video.